It started. Oh, welcome back to. I have the menu open. Welcome back. Oh wait, no, I need to Pokemon Crystal. In the last part, we gained the greatest Pokemon in existence. Don't you dare say anything. Don't mind those keys in the background; those aren't important. All right, so that's the other pack. We don't need that. So in this part, we're gonna be continuing on with Yelp, the 5-star rating Pokemon. It's got good customer service. This woman does not speak to us. I mean, does not battle us. But this person will. Oh shit. Yeah, you know what? The person said instead of bug Pokemon, there's quite a few bug Pokemon in this round. Oh, in this part, we're gonna be getting our next team member quite soon. But we have to beat Bugcatcher Dawn. Dawn. I guess it matters. Because, like, the other one's the 4th gen girl. But this one's Don. Like, Don Quixote. Well, that's Spanish, so you don't pronounce it Don. Don Quixote, as I like to say. Oh, 3-hit KO tackle. Look at that damage. I mean, you know, we're only 5 levels above. That's barely a difference, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the silence there. My brain stopped working. So what's going on with you guys? You're just kind of battling here. I don't really want to skip battles or pause and come back, but like I will if I have to, I guess. Like depending what it is, but you know. Yelp. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, man. We're about to get to level 9, and at level 9, Yelp learns Bug Blast. It's a 1-hit KO bug move. Okay. Level 9, baby. Oh, look at that special defense. No damage will ever be taken by us. I'm not too strong, buddy. Okay. So I think we just have to get through. Oh, this is Route 31. There's new encounters on here. I don't know what they are. Also, Crystal is pretty important to this run because a few of my encounters are only Crystal only, or at least the point at which you get them to make this run work are Crystal only. And also, I messed up the internal clock a little bit. That doesn't work. I don't remember that strat. But as you can obviously see, I'm walking around in here. Our next encounter is going to be in here. I don't think there's a good chance to find it. So I'll probably have to cut away for this, but can I even find an encounter here? First try, baby. Ooh, Geodude. God, my keys. I'm sorry. Very professional. I don't want to fight you, please. So rock types are gonna be deadly for us until a little while. Not too long actually, but it's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm about to do one more. Well, as I was saying though, like apparently like the internal clock for this game does run off of whatever's running it, so it's like the system, not the game itself. So I did like mess with the time a little bit, but also I wasn't able to put it back. So I'm basically like 12 hours ahead, which kind of works better because now I can, you know, right now it's about 2 p.m. but it's morning time for the game. It's like 7 a.m. in the game. So we'll see if I have to figure that out later. I'm gonna pause and come right back because I can't find it. All right, that actually wasn't too bad. That was only like 4 encounters. It's a Teddiursa, baby. Look at little Bubby Bear. Little Bubby Bear. Look at him. He got his finger. He's like sucking his thumb. Ah, yeah, he's so cute. All right. I can't do it, Kale. No, what? Excuse me. Is this a Safari Zone? What was that? Jesus Christ, hold on. Alright. Jesus Christ, I'll be right back. Alright. This one's the same as before. So, I'm sure at some point I knew that could happen. But, like, it just straight up fled. Like, are you kidding me? I'm holding the A button to try to catch it. That's how desperate I am. Oh, come on, please. Ah, when? God, hold on. Okay. One more time. Alright, baby. This time, they're all level 2 male, which is weird, but maybe you can only get them at level 2. Okay, so I can't attack it because it'll flee. No, that gasp I did was like, I can confuse it. That's not battle relevant. Alright, Teddy Ursa. Oh, I need a name for you. I'm a fool. Ah, come on. Oh, he stayed. Okay. God, watch. I already know. What determines it? Oh, you can catch Zubats in here. I considered using a Zubat, but it would take too long to be good. Maybe if I didn't need a good team member right now, but no. Alright, you can also find Dunsparce in this cave. I actually used the Dunsparce once, and I got stuck on the Elite Four, and I didn't care. It sucks. It's kind of fun. It gets like Headbutt and Glare, but it doesn't have Serene Grace. It's interesting. It might be worth a shot, just not for now. Alright, I tackled it. It hasn't left. I can't risk tackling it again. How many Pokeballs do I have? 7? That's fine. I can do this. Easiest catch of my life. I should have been thinking of a nickname. Baby. Woo! It's female. I don't care. I got a bear. See how I rhymed there? It's entertaining. I have no idea how that's gonna look, so I've just been pausing and unpausing. Oh, it looks honey. Its palm tastes sweet. Well, the honey it has absorbed. Yeah, what should I name a bear? Alright, after like 3 years of deliberation. I guess that doesn't make sense, but you're gonna be Lily. So that's fun. We got Lily, the Teddy Ursa powerhouse man monster. Alright, I don't really have to walk all the way back. And like 300 cuts in a second. But at the same time, let's take a look at you, Lily. What you got? You have 8 experience at all? Jesus. You got Scratch at 8 attack. That's probably as high as the Yelp's attack, right? Yeah, Yelp only has 10 attack. 7 levels and 2 stats high in attack. So let's just kind of see if Lily can do anything. Now we can switch out to Yelp. And I can grind Lily up in levels later. It's a berry? Give me a berry. Bitter berry. Is that for paralysis? I don't know what that does. That guy's just falling asleep for no reason. What does bitter berry do? Oh, confusion. That's right. I didn't know that. So this should be a bug guy. Bug guys aren't too strong. And we got Stab, Scratch, Lily, the Teddy Ursa. Lily and Yelp are going nuts. I don't know. Oh, level 2 Caterpie. Oh, look at him. He's a little baby bear. Oh, you're already faster. I don't think String Shot really needs to fail. Oh, that's damage. That's probably as much damage as, that's a crit, Jesus. As the Yelp would be doing, so it's all good. Hey. Stop tackling my bear. Dude, a bear versus a caterpillar? Are you kidding me? Even if the baby bear. Oh, that's a level up. Ooh, it's tasty. Oh, that's some stats, man. Okay, this is a long battle. We'll stick through it for now. I mean, later on we can kind of like go like, for these kinds of battles. But gotta introduce Lily to the team. That's almost do a KO. And we're faster this time. Because we leveled up. Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh, it's so close. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal after this. The beeping. The beeping! Oh, it's the worst mechanic in all of Pokemon. Pretty close. Okay. Hopefully Wheel does not poison us because we do not get guts in this generation. If we did, we'd be broken. Let's heal up real quick. We have 7 potions. Potions generally, I don't find myself using items too often, especially early game. Like, I literally end up not buying items until like the 3rd gym. Like, I'm not even kidding, or later. Like, I seriously just. But usually I'm using kind of better pokes than this. And also, it's like it's really early game. It's kind of a walkthrough, so you gotta buy stuff. You jerk. Oh, but that's so much damage. Lily, you're a monster, but a cuddly monster. I really no. Yeah, you know what? I think bear cubs are cuddly. It's just the adults that aren't too happy about it. Generally, maybe depends who you are. That's some stats, man. I don't think nature exists yet, right? No, they shouldn't. Alright, so we got one more Caterpie. Lily, debut battle. Start level 2. 2 levels already. Can we get a third? We won't, but I'm gonna play up the suspense as though we might. Now, this Caterpie's level 2. It's only gonna give us like 20 experience, 22, I think. Is that what it was? Yeah, that won't be enough. But it was good, man. Used a potion. That's all right. Oh, I think that guy will give you his number if you wanna. I mean, I guess that could be okay to use. I don't really know how the callback works in this game. If you need to do something, or if it's just like walking. Like if I could have already rematched youngster Joey because of like the 3 hours I spent trying to find the Teddy Ursa that wouldn't run away from me. But I mean, that just shows this Teddy Ursa wanted to be with me because Lily liked me from day one because she didn't run away, which I didn't know. I didn't know it could happen. I at least forgot it could happen. Yeah, so this guy actually gives you a tip about the Geodude, and a hint about the upcoming gym. No, what? I just got here, man. I'm not calling my mom. She'll ask me if I want to save money. I'm pretty sure. So that guy gives it to. He said he's gonna catch a Geodude to face Faulkner, and Faulkner is the gym leader in the town we just got to. I don't know the names of any of the towns in this game. It's really bad. Where is this Violet? So we're in Violet City now. That can be right, is it? I mean, I can just use the map. Terrible. Okay, this is Violet. We're at Cherry Grove, but whatever. Violet is a plant and a color. This is Violet City, so this town has a gym. And it is right here. But I have it on authority that we cannot battle this gym until we take on the Sprout Tower and train up a little bit. And also, for like the sake of not dying and losing every battle, I'm also going to do Sprout Tower for the experience, because I'm not high enough level whatsoever to take on the gym. But here is the Earl's Pokemon Academy. Fucking Earl. There's nobody in here. There's like 4 people. Who are you? Did any of you give me an item? No, okay. This place will teach you about stuff. You don't need to know about the stuff. I can teach you anything you need to know. Not even in a condescending way. And those things are like really basic. They talk about use potions. Status does this. So if you go in here and talk to this guy, he'll tell you about trading, which isn't right. You want to talk to this kid. And if you have a Bellsprout, which you can catch, I believe on the route we were just on, 31, the one right outside Dark Cave, he will give you an Onix. And though you can catch a Geodude in Dark Cave, you can get an Onix from this guy. And the Onix will be worthless for most of the game, even if it levels up faster. So don't do it at all. Just get the Geodude if you're having trouble against Faulkner. Like, seriously. You can evolve it after you've beaten the game. That's great. Not before then, unless you like trade in items somehow, which I'm assuming you're not going to be able to do efficiently. So here's the Sprout Tower. This is the little like dojo type place, and you get an HM. So right now we're gonna just take it on real quick. You can encounter Pokemon here. I'm pretty sure it's Rattatas and Zubats maybe, or maybe Hoots. It's Rattata and some other type, or Rattata. I don't know. I usually say Rattata, but Rattata sounded more good. So here's Sage Nico. Literally, you're only going to be battling Bellsprouts and a couple Hoots in this area. So if you don't have a good type matchup, if you're using Totodile, or I don't know, you caught some Pokemon that only has, if you caught a Bellsprout of your own and you're trying to train it, it'll be rough. But if you have Cyndaquil, you'll be alright. Lily, it's pretty even. I mean, it's got just good damage. That's all Lily is here for. It's just output damage. Obviously, I'm not using it for type coverage or good moves or anything. It's just damage, which is fine. And I have a feeling that I'll probably be underleveled for the gym if I only use this place to train, but I think that's also fine. And I'm gonna have to heal a couple times, so I'll probably just pause it and come back to where I was, because there's nothing interesting about healing. Is that just max damage, Lily? You're crazy. Oh, what? Hold on. I have to do some research real quick, because that's some Garbo right here. Let's see. Okay, this is a weird neck wiggle. I didn't notice that the first time. Alright. Let's look at your stats really quick. Look at that. Right there. Level up to 6. 1 experience point. That's some... The game's holding out on me, man. Lyra could actually be okay. But I don't think it really matters, because right now it'll either take 2 or 3 turns, and Lyra would guarantee 2 hits, but I just barely got the 2 KO, and now that I leveled up, I should be able to actually 2 KO them all. And obviously, we're not using Yelp that much, the 5-star overpowered Yelp, because obviously he's just too overpowered. You know, Ladybug is just broken, and I mean, I'm trying to catch up Lily to the same level. I'm very even about the levels I do. I don't have my starter being like 2 ahead or something, which I don't have a problem with that. It's just I like to keep all my Pokemon at the same level, and the game could be easier if you don't do that, but I just prefer it, because I like to make everything. Stop wiggling your weird stem neck. How are you even alive? How do you even support your head? That thin ass twig body, and your weird ass little turkey legs running around, chicken legs, like the old razzle dazzle, is that what they say? I'm not too aware of the things that happen. Oh, it's close. Yeah, so this place is super straightforward. You have to battle most, if not every person, because they're just kind of looking in the direction you have to walk. I mean, there's at least 1 or 2 you can skip, but it's solid experience. I mean, we've leveled up twice since coming in here. I mean, and if you have like a Chikorita, you're fine because you resist Vine Whip and Tackle does enough damage. And obviously Cyndaquil has the best matchup here. But that's like as far as it goes for Cyndaquil being good. If you didn't pick a second team member by now, then obviously if I was using Ladybug for all of these battles, it'd probably be level like 12 or 13, which is pretty fine. So don't worry about not using 2 team members, because obviously having type coverage and matchups is nice, but early game it's not that huge of a deal. It's actually almost a hampering, because I started this freaking Teddiursa at level 2 and I didn't grind at all. Oh, yeah, cooperation, thankful. Okay, it's a good message, don't get me wrong, but yeah, so there's a lot of trainer experience going to leveling up, which is why I like Nuzlocke stuck, because you get a lot of wasted experience. But whatever. Okay, X accuracy and battle items, they work in this game, I think. Oh, here's our first encounter. You're running, and there's the Rattata. Oh, butt wiggle! You see that? Oh, butt wiggle! You have to go back here to go back to it. Oh, baby Lily! Oh, it's so cute. Oh, Lily. And these are not Pokemon I use very often, if at all. And also, I don't play 2nd Gen that often. And when I do, I play the 4th Gen remix of 2nd Gen, and those are missing a lot of. Those are based off Silver and Gold, and not Crystal. And Crystal has a lot of cool stuff in it, a lot of extra nice things in it. Jesus, that's all good. We're just gonna be scratching. I think Scratch is one of those. Oh, critical hit, baby! Broken. Okay, hold on really quick. Actually, I mean, I guess with I'm gonna use up really quick, even though Lily's still behind. Just give you up the screen time he deserves, or he'll kill me because he's the strongest Pokemon in existence. Oh, we actually did get a little earlier, but oh yeah, because we had a battle with the extra trainer. Whatever. Obviously Yelp is bug flying and resists 4 times Vine Whip, so this is only gonna be doing 1 damage. So really, if push comes to shove, if something goes wrong with Lily, she gets critted or something, Yelp can take this place on totally fine. Even despite having probably at this point, oh yeah, definitely at this point, lower attack than Lily has. If Yelp is anything, it is more of a special attacker. So you have to keep that in mind. So even though I'm using it now, it's not, even its moves aren't good suited for it, especially because Flying and Bug are both physical types in this generation, and I can guarantee that Ladybug does not get any Bug or Flying moves by level up. That might not be entirely true, but I'm pretty sure it is. Ladian might, but that's evolution. That's related. Oh, Lick, baby. Okay, Lick is horribly like 20 base power ghost type move. Obviously it lets you hit ghost types, but we're not going to see ghost types for a while, so it's not really that important. But it's better than nothing, Maybe I guess we can hit like rock types and. But yeah, huge weakness to rock. I mean, Ladybug is 4 times weak to rock and can't touch it besides Supersonic, and then obviously rock is neutral on Lily, but Scratch won't be doing much. So hopefully we don't face rock types for a little while. Well, actually no, we definitely won't before we get a team member that can handle rock types. But we can't do that quite yet. We'll have to beat the gym first. This guy found enlightenment in Pokemon. It's pretty good. And yeah, every single person in here does look the same, and despite them being bald in the overworld sprites, they're not actually bald. Just got short bluish hair. Bellsprout's so weird. I don't dislike it, but it's very difficult to use in game just because of the level up moves and accessibility. And leaf stones are never very accessible, except for in first gen they are, but. Then it's still level up moveset just doesn't work out very well, but it's still decent. There's a lot of Geodudes in that game. Grass types do a lot better than they do in most other gens in first gen, but not this gen. The grass types aren't great in this gen, like really at all. Like literally, grass is weak to the first 2 gyms, neutral on the third, technically weak to the third or to the fourth. I mean, neutral to the 5th, weak to not very effective on the 6th, weak to the 7th, not very effective on the 8th. So that's 2 gyms of neutral and 5 where it has either a weakness or just can't do damage. So it's kind of rough to use a grass type. But that's not gonna stop me, baby. I'm using a grass type. That's right. Not for a while though. Grass type will be the last thing I get on my team. That'll be my 6th member to give you a little insight on what's going on. See if you can predict it. This spell's probably level 6, and I actually got a high damage roll. That was weird. Because if you didn't know, moves, you have different percentages of damage every time you use them. It's like a range, like, that's why people do, like, calcs for competitive. You can, they basically, like, my scratch, well, when you're lower level, it might not matter as much because the percentage might only get you from, like, 4.7 damage to 5.3 damage. So it just rounds back down to 5. Either way, no matter what. But like sometimes you can do like from like 50 to like 62 damage on when you're higher levels and you have that much HP, that much damage to do. So whenever you do damage to a Pokemon and they go like right to half, that is not a guarantee that in either direction, because you don't know if your first hit was a high or low roll. Because if it was a high roll, then you're guaranteed. Then there's no way you can do it. Like that one, both those did probably the same amount. Man, Lily has a lot of HP. I just realized that's awesome. 126. Oh, so much damage. Alright. So here comes the Hoot. This thing's probably going to give you much more trouble than any Bellsprout's going to give you. But also we have Lily, who's level 9 now, which is awesome. And there's Foresight. So if you somehow magically had a Ghost type here, Hoot can hit you with normal type moves now, I guess. And that's the max damage. Oh, Lily! Oh, I thought that was going to be level 10. Okay. So this episode's running a little long, but Sprout Tower, it's just the timing worked out. I don't want to cut in the middle of it. No, there's some shit going on now, right? You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. Let me see. You should treat your Pokemon better. Wait, battles far too harsh. Burn on tools of war. I mean, if you're trying to use moves like Return or Evolve like a Cleffa or something, then sure. Or like an Eevee, but... Sorry if I went through that too fast. I was going to start Chucky, Chuckaroni. Alright, so he's kind of a dick, obviously. We already knew that. Another encounter. Alright. I can skip encounters, right? Without telling you. Whatever. So here's the last battle. I don't know if this guy leads with the Bellsprout or not. I will lead with Yelp, because now Yelp and Lily are the same level. And place some people tester bombs. Filter together. This guy's a final dust. He's not really any different than the other trainers. He has like a Bellsprout. It's pretty straightforward. But this is kind of weird. This guy has like all these Oh, he has 3 Pokemon. Whatever. This might be different for Crystal. I don't know. But this guy has all these HMs to hand out. Like, what are HMs? Like, how do like? I don't even understand ATMs or HMs. They make no sense to me because like sometimes there's millions of them. You can buy them from a store. You can buy 99 of them. It's like, I mean, obviously it's like we know like there's scientific connections between people Pokemon. Obviously, like Pokeballs and Pokedex and storage systems exist. But it's like TMs are just weird. Like, how does that work? Especially because in 3rd gen remakes of Red and Green, where like this disc attaches to their head and just like they absorb the information. It's really weird. All right, I guess I don't know. I'm gonna confuse this thing again. All right. Supersonic never misses because Yelp is the strongest Pokemon ever. Also, it might be the 5-star Pokemon because it has 5 dots on its back, but those aren't stars. So, okay, well, Bellsprout hitting itself as confusion does as much damage as our tackle, so it probably does more damage than our tackle, so it's actually a good thing to keep it confused. So there we go. Yelp taking another victim. Didn't stand a chance, baby. See ya in the next life. Because that's where I'm going to be trying to use a freaking Ladybug. Whatever. Okay, so here's a Hoot. We're going back into Lily for this. This is like our first like cohesive... Well, I mean, the other one we did that too, but this is like our first like cohesive team battle right now with Yelp and Lily. They're just going nuts. Going ham. This episode is definitely long, but that's alright. Like I said, I'm going to start getting in the habit of not battling people or showing every single battle. I probably won't fast forward through things because that's not great, but I could probably leer this thing. How much does that do? 6? I'm going to leer it. I'm going to... Ooh, maybe not now. Okay, I shouldn't have to heal now, but that's it. I'll heal if I have to. I love leer in this generation. Just laser beams. Lily shooting laser beams. I know it's not like literal laser beams. It's like to give you the impression that it's giving kind of scary look. Even though there's like 3. There's mean look, which doesn't let you escape. There's scary face, which slows you. There's leer, which lowers your defense. There's a million different ways to give an expression, a facial expression at the opponent and weaken them in some way. But that's alright. So one more Bellsprout. We're going to finish it off with Yelp. Hopefully get both our Pokemon to level 10 after this. Yeah. Yelp is super close to level. So, you know, Lily came close, but she already started at half health, and, you know, it's whatever. She lived anyways. Ooh, first Supersonic miss. That's not ideal, but yeah, Bellsprout's the same. These Pokemon are very straightforward. Yeah, I don't think Hoot has a flying type move. Actually, it very well might. So if you have a flying type, hey Yelp. I know. I'm like being 99% facetious about how good you are, but you don't have to try to prove to the viewers. You know, you have to be modest here. You can just pretend that you're good. You know, fake it until you make it, as they say. Hurt. Yes. Oh, okay. So it should just be 2 more turns. And we'll win. We'll get an HM from this guy. I don't know if they've told us what the HM is. But we'll find out when we get it. Alright, Vine Wave. After growth, does it do 2 damage? No, it still does 1 damage after +1 special attack. Is that enough? Alright. 'Tackle, don't you dare miss at the last second. Awesome. So, 30-minute episode. It's about double what they've been, but you know, it's not a huge deal. And look at those stats! Oh, the crazy 11 attack! Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Every +0 we get, screws us over. So this guy is like, oh, you were super nice. And then he gets this flash. So there we go. We got flash. I have an escape rope, so I'll probably use that later. We'll just start the next episode here. But we beat the Sprout Tower. In the next part, we're going to be taking on the gym, making progress. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. Give feedback you want. So just let me know what's going on here. And I will see you next time. Peace.